Hello everybody! I'm excited! And I hope you are too, because today we're just gonna chill on stream and build some stuff. Hopefully. Just gonna pull up the chat on my phone, you know. Only having one monitor sucks. But it is what it is. Hey, we can eat together. Hello, lady. Hey, Ed, how you doing, man? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yes, let's all eat together. We're gonna have a good dinner. Everybody's eating, and I'm the only one who isn't eating. That's so unfair. You know what? I'll do that later. Around dinner time. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm gonna be working on today. I just know that I'm gonna be working on something. And seeing these pipes now, I just remembered that I was working on a design for the pipes to look a little bit sci-fi-esque, and I was going with this weird tilted design. Hey, Flaming Toes, welcome back. And Chaos, how you doing? Come in, everyone. It is time to be creative. I don't know why everybody's eating. Because they're hungry, I assume, you know, like, that's normally why people are eating. That's my guess, anyway. Hey, Dodo, how you doing? It's lunchtime. Ed says. Just gonna grab this. What did I call it even? What did we call it? Test pipe holder. There's a lot of tests in here. I need to clean up this stuff. Test pipe holder. This music is so tranquil. I just turned it on for the session because last time I thought some music was not copyrighted. It sadly were, and then I got a strike for my stream, and I didn't really feel like doing that again. Especially not now that I'm actually partnered. Hey! I don't think I've heard this music like at all in the game, because when I just started playing I kind of turned it off, and especially when I started recording, because when I cut my voice and all those kind of things, or cut in the video, it's annoying if the music gets like jumped around in. Sounds in the game is different, but like music getting jumped back and forth is really weird. So I just took it off, and then I add my own music in post. Me eating on stream? Nah. That couldn't be me. That would definitely be me. Oh my god, I can already see, like, if I had something to munch on right now, I probably would. That is very on brand. That is very on brand for me. Okay. Am I being silly? I think I might be silly. All these new tricks that I've been showing you guys, they're not new. I got them from other sources, you know. And I tried to linking some of the profiles, but like all these different building tricks everybody has done, you know, like it's hard to tag everybody. Oh my god, did I eat during Fixmas? You know what? Like I said, that's very on brand for me. I'm a hungry boy. I eat food when I get hungry. And none of you can stop me. Are you asking me what I was like eating sometime December last year? Because I can't even remember what I had for breakfast. That is so unfair. I don't know how to go about this. I wanna make. Oh, that's glitchy. I want to make something that looks cool, but this is just too simple. And I'm not really a fan of simple, obviously. If I fix the truck, yes, I actually did. It should. I mean, I made it in this save. This is like one of the chunks, as you can see, but the load truck. In this save, it has always been the right color, but I fixed it. Hopefully. You came back from a what school? You came back from camp? But it was miserable? I've never been to camp, that's a lie. But I was very young, I think. So yeah, like the truck is and should be functional. When you put it into your saves, it should be working and the right color and stuff like that. But I did just get a message from one of my friends today being like, why did you not put a depot into it? Or like hit a depot in it? And maybe I should have. Maybe I should have put it in here somewhere. So when it makes concrete, it doesn't. You don't have to go get it. You can just have that be your depot, concrete depot. So it actually has another use other than just being a glorified container. It can be a glorified container with more. But I have been working on this truck for ages, so I just want to take a break from it. I need some oil in my playthrough, and I want to make sure that I can maybe make it look cool. I mean, if you want to look at it, we can do some spin arounds and stuff. If you have any questions or... Hey Scratch, welcome to the stream. You promised you would come, and here you are. The should be working scares you. Yeah, it scares me too, man. I don't like putting things up on Patreon that isn't like 100%. I like to give my 100%. What is this? Oh, there's another thing that I need to remove. But yeah, I promise you when it's on Patreon, I will try my best to make sure there's no weird stuff happening. Yeah, you would need 2 versions of the truck because not everybody wants to use a Mercer every time they build it. And alien remnants or whatever. What I really want to do, and I don't know how, I need a compact, whatchamacallit, hypertube cannon that works every time. Because if I can do that without, I don't like when they have too much power input. Like the less power, the better. If I can figure out how to make one that's consistent and always shoots you far or whatever, I will make a hypertube cannon inspired by this weapon over here. It's gonna be a big railgun looking thing that you get shot out of. But until I have a proper like idea or have a proper mechanism that works 100% of the time, then I'm not gonna do it, because all my hypertube cannons are like 50-50 and you have to press E and all that kind of stuff. And that's just not very useful, is it? Did I say hi, Red Panda? Just in case. Hi again. Welcome to the stream. Scratch says, my arrival was foretold, and as a prophecy hath instructed. Or what? Instructed, I have come. Indeed, brother. Your presence was expected. It was written on the walls with crayons. I can never find my way around stuff. Hey, Emil! Welcome to the stream, man. Emil is my bestest of friends. But he's away right now. He said, I don't want to play with you guys anymore. I'm gonna go on a trip, and now he's far away. You're all silly. Okay, so if I do that, and then do... I'm gonna use this as a middle point, so I can try to make everything straight. I am building a pipe holder thingy-majig. That looks a little bit sci-fi-ish. At least I'm trying to. Because I'm about to work with oil and all that kind of stuff, and I feel like it could be really cool if I had some cool pipes. Nothing seems to really work for me right now. I have some other ideas. Sorry, I'm in thinking mode right now because I wanna make this work the way that I want it to work. Can you do that? Nope. Because like, why would you be able to? That would only be fun. What if I? Nope. Stupid. But this guy. Would that be straight into it? Nope. So why would it be? That would only be helpful. I wonder. There, and then does that work? Seems like we might have to bring out the height difference. Hey, Geeb, man. How are you doing? How is your project going along? The music is very tranquil, a little bit random, but tranquil nonetheless. Oh my god, is this in the middle? Did I crack the code? Haha, I did not. Trying it. Aluminum. I like. that is not in the middle. Or is it? It is not. Try again. One more. Excuse me, I have to sneeze. I saved you from it. My god. What my plans for this is, I am gonna make some oil stuff. Thinking about it, I should probably put on mods for this session, just so I didn't have to deal with the darkness. Yeah, I feel like we're getting close. Me and my little techniques. Oh my god, I think we got it. Guys. We have it. This is it. This is the one. Cool. Cool. I wonder if I can use this for the wall now. And then it would just be 100%. Ah. Not quite. I think I might need to use this thingy here. Right. Okay, the pump might just be the way to go. What am I doing? I'm bumbling. Everybody wants to see my my build process, and this is it. It is unorthodox and weird and stupid, and it takes time, and I can't really make any decent whatchamacallit time lapses with it. Okay, so this is gonna be our snapping points. How I'm gonna make this snapping point, I have no idea. I can snap these to it, but that's not gonna help much. Wait, it might actually help. All I need. If I'm not mistaken, you can snap these to these, right? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so now this is our snapping point. And now this will be our snapping point. Can I put this on? Nope. That would be helpful. You suck, game. You suck. You just see something here. Just be, yeah, that would be normal. Okay, so technically I can use this as a way of connecting my pipes, but I'm not sure that is a good idea or not. Guess only time will tell. My favorite game that I've played with the boys? Probably... I mean, we play Overwatch when we are like gaming with the boys. But my favorite game with the boys is probably Rust, I think. That is the boys game. Better or worse that we have our template, connect our pipes to it. It looks a little bit more sturdier than this one, and that's what I wanted. Now it's just using some of all the tricks to make things look neat. Hey Matthias, how you doing? Welcome. There we go. I don't know, maybe this makes sense, like the process now, you know, like how I go about it. Just keep adding stuff and keep changing things until I'm happy with it. And then I try new things, like this one. I'm gonna try this side, have a different look to see if we like this better. I don't know if we do. I don't think so. Infinite and vertical words. Infinite and vertical nudge is like the best thing that ever happened to this game. Okay, this one doesn't look bad though, I feel like. What if we made it the same color? It has some real nice shape to it. But what if we did that to the bottom side and then we have the top side be flat? Can have some kind of color on top. Are there issues with the chat? I mean, if you spam the chat, YouTube might take that as a bad thing and then stop you from chatting. Fairly certain that's a thing. I have no idea, my guy. Should keep it satisfactory colors. I think I can make this look cool if I use the... Okay, this one also kind of looks cool, but I want some color in here and I need my signs to do that. Gonna go grab. I have no idea. I don't even know. I can't see your name right now, so I don't even know how to address you. Color! Wait, Ed? You're off to work? Aw. Have a good day at work, man. I love how all of you guys are regulars, like for the most part, right? So we just know each other in here, and everybody's like saying goodbye and kissies and all that cute stuff. That's wholesome. I love that. Yeah, so one side has color and the bottom is more integral words. Thank you. It's gonna be cool when we have pipes in it, I think. Okay, so I just noticed that the stripe is uneven, and I am not the biggest fan of that. Ooh. You know what? It's not that big of a deal. He says, and then he deletes it. That's so excited. Okay. Okay. Oh. $4-meter label sign? This one? Oh wait, that's 2-meter. This one. I mean, I guess, but I am not sure if that would have the same issues. Now I'm trying this one. Take the layout, change it to this. There we go. Not pick any of the thingies. Just pick this one, it has all the good ones. That's not what I wanted to do. Hey. No shine. Ooh. Is this game worth it? Oh, heck yeah. I have so many. I'm a little bit biased probably, but like, but yes, to me it is worth it. I will die on that hill. And it's only just getting started. That's true. I don't have hours, I have lifetimes on here. That's how much I love this game. If anybody's ever unsure if I have commitment issues, then I'll just show them the hours in this game. And everybody will run away because they will find out very quickly that they're stuck with me forever. Mwahaha. How many hours I have in the game right now? Let me have a little look-see. I have 2,753 hours currently. Those are rookie numbers. Kinda like this though. Oh, maybe I like this even better. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Over how many years? A couple. I got it when it was in early access. So I really am not sure. I was there when the scripture was written. And now it has cool lights. It almost looks like a part on its own. This music is kind of good. I'm sad that I can't use it for my like in the background for my videos. Because it's gonna be really bad to edit. Okay, let me see. How do we want this to look? Can we go with this one and then have the border? Where's the border? This is the border. Be the fix-it colors. I wish the icon would take over the colors of the text when there's literally no text on it. I feel like that would be what we need. I like a sign overall. That would be cool. I would love to see like signs getting some more love, so people who want to like edit and stuff like that, like edit the signs properly, have more freedom. That would be really cool. Not a vibe. Maybe this would work better. I know that it's. I don't know. I feel like the water droplets should be on there, but I really don't know if it should. We'll just keep it for now. Now I have an issue that I built this too close to the ground. I want it raised more, but we can figure that out in a second. Wait, what? Oh my god, what is... Thank you so much. I've never gotten a chat. I forgot that I'm part of YouTube now, so I can get donations. That is crazy. Thank you. Cardi G, you are my first donation. I bow to thee. I wish I had my camera up, so... Not... I wish I had my camera up. I wish I had a camera so you could see my full smiling grin. And how happy that made me. I did not know that was a thing. Just... Thank you. That was really nice. You just know I'm gonna be like running to my partner here later and be like, oh my god, we never guess what happened. The first ever donation. I'm gonna write your name down somewhere so every time you come into the chat. I'm like, hey, there they are. The first one ever. We are just doing it for the vibe, you know, we're just chilling. I don't know if I like this. Oh, maybe if it's black. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, my bestie was even here to witness. This music is banger. I like this. It makes you want to create. Maybe that's the whole point of it. It almost sounds like a band of cats, you know, like it's... Yeah, I don't think I can do much more with this. Now I just need to make like the thing that it's like standing on. Or maybe I can do more with this, but I need to integrate it into the pillar that it's gonna stand on, and that's gonna change it, probably. Let me just save this real quick. That's pipe holder. Save. Yes. Then we can also get you back in the middle. Just clear that. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. There. Is this the middle? Huh. Let me have a little gander. Stop wiggling. There we go. Okay, so what I would like... this thing... Don't mind me, I'm thinking for a second. It happens. If I bend it... no. If I bend it from here, will it hit the middle? I don't think this is gonna be the way that it's gonna look, but I'm just curious. Okay, so most definitely not. Oh, maybe actually. I'm not done with the thing yet. The cats are back. Oh my god, it hits the middle perfectly. That looks super silly. It is definitely not gonna be the way that it is, but it gives me some ideas. How tall was the other one? I like the height of it. I can't even see that now because if I do this, it's gonna be the new one. Yep, because I overlapped the save. Super stickers, you don't want to touch it. I don't even know what it is, but I don't think it's something that costs money, and you don't have to do that. You know what's crazy, guys? Like, even though I'm partnered with YouTube, I can't even get the money yet. So like it's just going into like an account that I can't use. Because there's like a 3-week waiting thingy. So they're like, oh yeah, we can make sure that you make the money, but you can't have it yet. It's like it's in a little save. Let's try something. think I'm gonna have to redo the underside because I initially wanted to be like connected in the middle. It looks like a cartoonishly bent Mjolnir. Oh yeah. You're right. It kinda did. They call me Thor. You know what? Let's just. Oh. Type. Test. 3. Then I can do this. Go over here. A little testing area. One day I'll be a Patreon member. One day I will not need any help from the outside, and everything that I build will be free. So, if that's your goal, that's my goal. Okay, so that does look cooler than whatever I built here before. What do you think? Cool way to transfer your pipes. It can only hold 2 though, so that's like it's again. And I'm not from all those mega builds like people make, but. How about when it bends? Not that that is super different. This is gonna be sick, guys. Heck yeah. I wonder if you really wanted to. Would it line up, you think, if I did this? Oh. Oh. Maybe. No way. Yo. Oh yeah, you could also do that. Let me just have a look at that as well. I'm gonna leave 1 floating there, just so you can see that it is possible. But you're right, you can have them in front of each other as well. Or like... like this, for example. That could also look sick. See, I knew bringing you guys along was a good idea, because now I get all the creative juices flowing. You're right, you could use arrows for directional flow. That is also a really good idea, but I feel like the water droplet could be like a default, and then when people get the thingy, they can just change it to whatever they like. And yes, Toast, I will play Jurassic World Evolution, especially like Jurassic World Evolution 3, especially because it has building, you know, like really creative building parts. How do you say it? Like a creative building system that makes it super easy to build whatever you really want. And I'm really excited to get my hands on that because I feel like it might be like this, but with no limitations. And there's dinosaurs. Like, who doesn't like dinosaurs? Imagine building different movie sets, or like, I don't even know. Like, there's so many different things you could probably do. I feel like a lot of people might build, you know, like really pretty houses. Like some people might build like really pretty houses, and then I'm gonna build like something stupid, like a plane, like the plane from the third movie or something like that, to go into my Spinosaur enclosure. Like, who knows? Because we all know that I like to take building parts and turn them into something they shouldn't be. So let's see what happens. I am excited to have it come out. I know some really creative people that I would love to collab with if they ever wanted to and stuff like that. So I think Jurassic World Evolution 3 is gonna be a good time for my my YouTube career. I'm never gonna stop playing Satisfactory and the other games that I'm playing, I don't think. Especially not because they talked about how DLCs are a thing, and I like the sci-fi aesthetic and all those kind of things. So, okay. Oh wait, how was the height over here actually? It's a little taller than what I would like it to. Also because then the taller the pipeline is, the more prettification I have to do. This one's tight. How tall are you? 1.5. Okay. You can do that. Put you over there. Bring it back. Yeah, exactly. No. Evolution Square is too cool. I don't think... She might, who knows? We haven't spoken a lot, and we're not really, like, close in any way, shape, or form. It's kind of just like, oh, we know... I know James, and she knows James, so I know Evolution Square. We've talked a little bit, but not a whole lot. How do I want to do it? Like, we need to make it pretty without things taking over too hard. And that is why... what I was trying to do here earlier when you guys came in. Y'all never know. You'll never know until you know. What if we... Ooh, new music. This one is very whimsical. I feel like I'm a fairy floating in the wind right now. She was a fairy. God. I'm gonna have to jump over here and get rid of you. We don't need you anymore. How tall were you? You were like 6 or something. 6 meters, yep. 6 meters. Yikes. Okay, so let's work in twos then. No, let's work in threes. Never mind. Twos is gonna be the only thing I can do. From Scratch Games is talking about doing a whatchamacallit, podcast about Satisfactory, just like a few episodes talking about what we would like to see in the game and stuff like that. That could be really interesting. Come on, we're a small selected group here, it's fine. I just wanted to know if there was like anyone interested in watching. Now we have the pillar bend thingy we can use as a detail. And guess what I'm gonna call it? Pillar bend thingy. Test infinity. Let's make it red. Shakespeare's my dad. He's very disappointed. Okay, so I kinda dig this. Ooh. Kinda dig this more. But I think this is what we're gotta go with. That's gonna give us the best result. I will see you later, Toast. Next time the stars align and we will be chatting again. Yeah, so I'm not gonna talk during ads, because I don't want anyone to miss out on anything. So if there's an ad up, just know if I see it's up, you did not miss anything. Also, because I'm not really saying a whole lot, I'm just chilling. I love the idea of people coming into the stream and everybody is just like, why are they talking to Toad? The finger hat is on right now. Cardi G says, I love how you're just looking at your work, analyzing it, and I am here just being. Yes. Yeah, that looks neat while having no idea what to add to improve it. I mean, that is actually why I am not scared, but like I get self-conscious when people are like, show us your build process. Because my build process is just, like you said, analyzing my thing and being like, what can I add to make this look better, or change this and change that and all that kind of stuff. So it's yeah, it's a whole process, and people were like, do a time lapse. I'm like, I can't do a time lapse because that would be boring, seeing me zoom in and out constantly on the same thing until I have the desired outcome. Uh-oh. Yeah, no worries. Like, sometimes it's just like that. Like, things are too stressful, and then you just gotta do what you can do. Yes, Emil, I have been thinking about it. When and if I can like get my new PC, I would buy a Satisfactory again and then have like another character just stand and look at me. Because that could make things really easy. I will keep at it, Dodo. I will keep at it. Oh wait. Sorry, Cardi G. Yeah, do you ever just sit here, like, when you're doing something, drawing or being creative or whatever, and then you have like resting bitch face, and I'm sitting here with my eyes like squinted at my creation, like babe, like not judging, but you know, I'm just sitting here. I'm like, okay, if I was on camera right now, I would look really angry, unintentionally. Yeah, it kind of looks like a person with its head like kneeling down. It's bowing to us. I don't like this. I just wanted to break up this flat surface. But wait. I know how to break up flat surfaces. I have learned that ancient technique. Called the back of science. And we make these unpainted. And voila! That looks cool. Okay, maybe unpainted is a little bit too strong. I like to use the gray for that exact reason. But maybe to incorporate it better into the build, we can do it again. OVL. What am I doing? You know what? Doesn't matter. Infinite notch is a thing, and I keep forgetting it. It will not matter. Is that too long? That might be too long. Definitely. Just like that. And then the other side. Bam. Chaos is just my advocate. Hey CJ, SJ. Yeah, it's called Satisfactory. It's a game about factory building, but I just take the building to a new level. Or like another level, at least. Right now I'm in creative, just fiddling with my builds. I think I like this better. A general question. If I paint something in the BP with the factory swatch and then put it BP into a different save, do the colors change? It depends on what kind of swatch you're using. Because if you're using the... let me just show you in just a second. If you're using this swatch, right, the custom swatch, then it will stay that color. Like if you only paint with this one. But if you use any of these ones, if a save has a different color, it will automatically swap to that color. Okay, I kind of like this better. Still see the nice angles on the pillars, and it has, I have broken up the whatchamacallit, words. Never once. Yes, they worked. Ooh. Ooh. It's almost like a panel. I like that. I'm gonna do this on both sides, and then I'm gonna stop fiddling with it because I could literally sit here for hours just making little details. But I like this. This is nice. The pillar have more curves than you. I mean, if you were bent like this, there's something wrong. I would seek a doctor. Someone said get bent, and this pillar took it to the next level. There we go. It looks like a little electrical box. Yeah, it's like you can open it up and then you can see everything that you need. Oh, actually, you cannot open it up because this game is so weirdly scaled. So now it's just like super high up there, but it's fine. It is what it is. But I think I did it. I think we have it right here. This is what I wanted to make, and it is made. Pipe? What should we call it? Pipe beam. No. Currently working on oil, like in my original save. So here I'm just working on cool blueprints that I can use in that save. Or factory building. Pipe. Pipe what though? Pipe quando? Pipe connector? Nah. Pipe extender? Pipeline support. We'll give it this. No, this one. We'll make it white. This game is crazy out of scale, I feel like, sometimes. Especially because I have my camera zoomed all the way out. Okay, let's get rid of you. All of you temporary builds over here. Shoot. We don't want none of this. We'll place these the same way. I can barely see what I'm doing because of all the light being so bright. Bright light. Huh, now the question is the beam there the main point? Or is the middle of the thingy? It's the middle of the thingy. There you go. Emil, shut up. We'll get a face reveal when I have a proper camera to will my reveal. reveal my face to him. I felt like that one character, Pig, what's his name? Ah, that is cool. That is awesome. This is gonna sound stupid, but I still feel like they might be too, like, tall. That is a me issue. They look way cooler than this one over here, though. The prototype. But we also would like to see what they look like in this kind of bend. So let's just get rid of these. And the pipes. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. Oh, and let's do one of the ones that you guys suggested, where it's like they're right next to each other. If I ever tried doing a playthrough like Path of Titans, I mean, I've played Path of Titans, but not so much. Yeah, they kind of look pretty cool, don't they? Even connect them like this. Just for the shits and the googles. What other games do I like? Well, I like building games, obviously, like games where I can be creative. But I also like surviving games. And I like, when it comes to first-person shooters, I like Overwatch, because that is not necessarily a shooter, and that's what I like about it. I like when it's not just shooter. Basically, whatever you like to play that day. Okay, I think this is it. I think we got it pretty quickly. Normally I spend way longer on builds sometimes. I feel like this is pretty good. This is a smelter building. It smelts ore. It is still a work in progress, but it's somewhat done. And the fans are just there for decoration. The prodigy. What does that even mean? Like, it's because I'm destined to something. Am I the new avatar? Oh, one thing that we need to check though, because I completely made up a weird angle for these. Like, I don't think they will match up into the ground very well. Huh, I say that, but I actually see... How about this one? Okay. It could be worse. So this one would line up with that one, and this one would line up with that one. In theory. Yeah, a little crooked. But I know I could make a build that would make it straight. How long it takes me to build a full factory? You know what? I don't really have a lot of full factories under my name. If I'm being honest. Because it's still just parts, and for the most part it is just decoration, like this crane over here, or the car, and all those kind of things. But I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to build something fairly soon that I can show off. Yes, it's just Satis. There's no factories here. Not any working ones anyway. They have a good height, so when you walk under them, they look pretty good. That's another thing, I just want every spectacle to be good looking. I wonder if you could even do this. Okay, so this is clipping into the ground. That's fine. That'd be pretty cool. Not really its intended purpose, but it would be pretty cool nonetheless. Or what about this one? How far do you get up? Not as far as I would like. Actually, yeah, not that bad. Cool. Well, what's on the agenda now? I don't really know what to build. Other than maybe a way for this to get into a building. Expand on this. Okay, so this is where we want our wall to be. A fluid tower. You would want me to make a fluid tower. I'm just not sure what kind of tower of fluids that would be. That seems fairly easy, this one. Hmm. That sounds all good. No worries. Gotta get that stuff done. Okay, so this idea is that in case of factory, you know, like we have a building, I would want the pipes to just run into the building. That is wrong. I mean, that's super simple. I don't know if this is the best way of doing it though. maybe having it in the middle was the better option. Sorry, I saw there was an ad. I mean, that works. I want to ask you guys something. Have any of you used any of the latest tips that I gave you in my video? Or any of your factories? If any of you play the game. Oh yeah, that is that famous Satisfactory music right there. Did you learn something? Oh, yeah, that tip where you can crouch up to the stingers. And the thing is, as long as you hold the crouch button down, like you can fly, you can do anything you want, you can even shoot them from far away. As long as you hold crouch down, they will not react to you. Really? You started playing Satisfactory because of me? They should give me a promotion at what's it called? Oh, okay, so you did start playing Satisfactory then. Good. One of us. One of us. How long have we been streaming now? Oh, guys, we've almost been streaming for 2 hours. Those are the 2 hours that I was like put off to this, and I don't know what to do. What am I gonna do? Guess we can look at this thing for a little bit. I didn't feel the 2 hours either, dude. Like yeah, I did not expect 2 hours to run by. I was like, okay, 1 hour for one build. Anything that you guys want to see? Any building techniques? The music do be slapping right now. Goodness. Aw. I mean, we're still doing some stuff. The stream is not completely over yet. Still got like 20 minutes left, so let's just make it count. Wait, is it 20 minutes? You know how bad I am at math, it's fine. Oh, your biggest concern when it comes to angle stuff, it's just how you make the roof. I normally think that if like here for example, right? This is an angled building, or like it's a rounded building, so the roof on here just has to be flat, you know, like that's my rule. If I make a build and it has like a curve of any kind, then I'm just gonna make the roof flat there, but then on the other section where the roof is like the build is square, then I can make it square. That way it's not gonna look too weird. And depending on what you do, you know, like you can make this taller than this one, and or you can make this taller than that one, and then you can have this be more prominent, or whatever you choose to do. Just if it has a curve, then try to make it flat. Unless you want to have them overlap, that also works, but it is just a little bit more tricky because then there might be like seams, you know, like these. And for the most part, they don't look so bad, you know. It's not so horrible. I don't like doing it myself because I'm not a fan of it. I especially don't like it when it's like glass, because of the when glass becomes doubled in any case, texture just doubles up, and then like the glass is extra hard to see through, like in the middle here. Oh yeah, the tricky part is when you want to connect the roofs together. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. It's hard. I wouldn't recommend it. Flat roofs for curved buildings. That's how I do it. I'm gonna give you all, it's not so much a building tip, it's just a tip in general. Titanfall and Apex Legends. That is where I draw my inspiration. That is where I have the idea for these like pipes and all that kind of stuff, and basically everything that I build is inspired by concept art for those games. So if you like search up Apex Legends concept art or Titanfall, you might recognize some of the stuff that I've done. You recommended me some inspiration a few months ago. I mean, there are many other sci-fi things that you could take inspiration from. For example, this one right here, this is from Overwatch. Like, I got inspired from Overwatch. Making this silo thingy. If you ever played Overwatch, there's like a map where you have to push a robot, like a robot has to push a thing onto a checkpoint, and this is the checkpoint that I tried to replicate. You see the Apex resemblance? Especially in this build over here. Very inspired by a town in Apex called, or like a drop point in Apex called, what is it, the Train Yard? Or something like that. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna hopefully soon use these parts. Oh, and guys, there's one thing that I am gonna have to rebuild now that I've rebuilt my truck, right? I'm gonna have to rebuild, where is it? Where is it? What is it? Digger bogey. Oh, that's the wheels. The driller. I have to rebuild the driller. Ooh, yeah, see, this is a example of how everything got like put into the game and now it's miscolored because of color swatch and whatever. Already these lights. Be better. Heck yeah. Sign art. So yeah, this driller right here, it needs to be rebuilt. I'm gonna do that sometime soonish. Because yeah, it's gonna be basically right next to our worker area. The area that I'm working on in my save right now is gonna look like a dig site or like a digging area. You know, like the whole Rocky Desert theme is gonna be themed around big machines, like the excavator, that I am somewhat convincing myself to rebuild. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I want to rebuild the excavator. It needs to be just as good looking as this truck, right? With all my new learned building techniques like the bend-aid pillars and all those kind of good things. But it's gonna be quite the project. So we'll see when we got time for that. When I'm designing, does surrounding exterior or interior of the factory come first? No, they both. Like, they both have to look good to me. Like this build, for example. I'm trying my best to make it look good from the outside and the inside. Like, I think, even to answer your question in this one, I think the outside might have taken priority from the inside, but I try my best to make sure that they all, you know, look just as good on the inside as they do on the outside. Because there's no, like, my save is gonna be walkable. There's no point in having a good outside if you just walk in and then it's weird. So yeah, definitely both. Have to look good from all angles, or else there's no reason to have it look good at all. I even want to go so far as the spaghetti under the foundations needs to look nice or look like a sewer or something, you know, because there's... If people can get down there, they're gonna check it out, and if they're gonna check it out, it has to look nice. So yeah, there's a glitch with these right now, sadly. I wonder if they're gonna fix some issues soon. That would be really nice. For example, like, I want this to always be open because I really like the detail it brings. To just have it be open here, but every time I relog, it's just closed forever. Sucks. Will you make some build that matches your other machines, that makes wire and cable? Yeah, of course. I plan on making every like different area that I'm building factories into like a theme. So like the Rocky Desert is construction themed. It's themed around all these like construction and stuff like that. And that's gonna be like for raw resource. So my 2 hours. For other places, you know, and other builds, it's gonna be another theme, like crystal stuff and diamonds and all those kind of things. It's gonna be more like glass buildings and more sci-fi looking tech. Yeah, my giant excavator was missing cable and wire. But it also didn't make any, what's it called? Concrete. So like different machines are gonna be making different stuff. I am, however, also just thinking about maybe the giant excavator shouldn't make anything. It should just collect the ore, you know, like it should make something. It should make iron ingots, and that's all. Like that's all it's gonna make. It's just gonna make iron ingots, and then they're gonna be taking somewhere else, and put into a factory. Maybe that makes a little bit more sense than everything coming out of it. But that is a decision I have to make later. How did I make the crate for doggos? Well, first off, I made an alien containment box. A crate, whatever you want to call it, but I made it so it's like closed. Then I was like, I wonder if I can make one that is open so you could put something in there, or like pretend something was in there. And then I made it again with smaller beams up at the top up here. See, these ones instead. So now it's just like a crate. You can have your doggos inside. Or at least until you relocate them. And it's just made out of all kinds of different junk. Okay, so we used 2 hours to make a pipeline, basically. And when I say we, I mean I used 2 hours to make a pipeline. What I used for the railing, this is just railing. And this up here is the other railing thing. And this here is signs. The back of them. Maybe I should put that in my next building tips video. Even I kind of put it in my current one, that everything can be anything if you want it to be. But that is a very open-ended idea or tip or whatever you want to call it. Because yes, of course, if you can manipulate the part, anything could be anything, but it's about getting the idea itself. Well, maybe I'll do that in the next one, but it's gonna be called something else. More like how to use different parts or something like that. Yeah, my tips and trick video is gonna cost you time. That's what it's all about. If we do, like, we are the non-modded players, and if we want what they have, we need to put in the time, the effort, the sweat and the tears. But then again, that's also what is super impressive about it. Right? It gives you the bragging right. I made this in this stupid game that didn't want me to make it like this. Cardi G, yes, I plan on streaming more. I hope that I can. You know, I also plan on uploading more. That's why I'm doing these streams. Okay, so basically when I make things that doesn't go into the video, like on here, I plan on streaming it, unless I need, you know, quiet to think, because that's my issue. I need just to be able to dive into a build. And not have to answer a question or think about it too much or whatever. Didn't even think about that, so could have just done this. Yeah, so I can really focus on something. But if I'm just making something small or just, I don't know, want to interact with you guys, then I'm definitely gonna like pull up a stream and try that out. It's always random with me. I don't have a time, you know. I felt like hearing from you guys. I missed y'all, so I stream. Yeah, I've watched some of Game Labs content. It's really cool. I wish we could twist and turn parts the way we wanted to in the base game. That would be even cooler. I don't have anything against mods, by the way. Just so you know, like, mods are cool because it allows you to do stuff that you should probably be able to do in the game already. The only issue that I have with mods is when a game gets updated and then my game can't compute because the mods are not with it and all those kind of stuff. Like, it's just, it's sad, you know, when you spend a lot of time on something and then it gets updated and then it gets lost, while this is here forever, you know, or until the game breaks, like the game itself. And there's also mods that aren't really like heavy on the game, like for example, like making it always day and all those kind of things. That's fine. I feel like if that doesn't work, then it doesn't work. It's whatever. But anything that brings a new mechanic into the game that I would like have to relearn or miss out on, or yeah, I'm just gonna stay used to my normal vanilla experience and then hope they bring new stuff into the game that is useful. And on that note, I think we're gonna end the stream here, guys. It's a little bit over now, right? 2 hours and something. Yeah, I know. It sucks. But we'll see each other again very soon. And you know, until then, you should stay excited. Bye bye.